Event policies. Each year, we review over 3,000 event proposals for USC clubs and faculty councils. These events included meetings, social activities, fundraisers, volunteering, competitions, and conferences, just to name a few. We are up to the challenge again this year of reviewing all of your events. An important thing to know is that activities you host or attend on behalf of your council requires an event proposal to be submitted through Western Link. Be sure to view the Western Link tutorials, which will walk you through the event proposal system. Since most of the risk to councils and its members come from the activities you do, there are many policies regarding what types of events you can host and how these events are to be carried out. Policies cover activities regarding timelines when proposals need to be submitted, the use of waivers for travel, sports, and high-risk activities, use of security and alcohol at events, travel out of the city and country, food regulations on campus, charity initiatives, volunteering, the Student Code of Conduct, advertising regulations, student publications, and the use of trademarks and copyrighted materials. So, when should you be submitting an event proposal? With over 3,000 proposals being submitted to us each year, there was a lot of reading, follow-up, and emails we must process to get these events processed on time. The USC has a provided guideline to help both the staff and you keep on top of all the events so we can make sure your event is the best it can be and that everyone is safe. So remember to submit your event proposals on time. Here are a few deadlines to remember. For those events that don't need any special attention, a proposal needs to be submitted a minimum of 3 business days prior to the event. Business days means Monday to Friday, or the days of the week the USC is open and operating. For bar events, conferences, events with contracts, security, and ticket sales, the proposal needs to be submitted a minimum of 10 business days prior to the event. Trips outside the city limits require waivers to be completed and therefore require more time to process. These need to be entered a minimum of 15 business days prior to the event. Faculty council games, the kinesiology games, the nursing games, and so on do not require an event proposal as they are considered a faculty event. Remember, the earlier you submit your proposal, the better it is for you. The more time you give us to process your event, the better we can provide you with suggestions, help to make your event a success, and make sure that you and your members are free from physical and legal harm. Once you submit an event proposal, we will review it, and on every proposal, add the president of the faculty council to ensure the president is aware of all activities, as they are ultimately responsible for all aspects of the proposal as well as the event. We also add a dean verifier. This is someone that your faculty dean has designated to be in charge of reviewing all of your events. This person may have some questions or suggestions for your event, or they may just review and check off the yes button on the event. The president and dean verifier are also copied on all communications regarding the event to ensure everyone is aware of all aspects of the event. We realize that some councils have conferences and competitions they like to attend every year, so the USC has travel policies to ensure safe travel within the province, within Canada, and abroad. While staying in Canada, students can drive their own vehicles up to a maximum of 250 kilometers outside of the city limits. Any trip beyond this limit, faculty councils must use professional transportation to reach their destinations. This can include train, coach, airplane, and any other method of professional transportation. Students are permitted to travel to certain areas abroad, and these trips outside of Canada must be pre-approved by our insurance company. Any travel outside of the city limits requires an online waiver to be completed. The process is easy and does not take much time. Faculty councils are given due dates when waivers are required, as the USC is responsible for notifying Western of any student travel via their Safety Away program. Faculty councils wishing to have publications, print, online, or otherwise, are required to notify the USC of the publication by submitting an event proposal, have all advertisements and/or sponsorships of the publication approved prior to publication, include a disclaimer on the front page if print or main page if online of the publication. Let's look at having food on campus for your council's activities and events. If the food is just for students from your faculty, you can have food from a store or a company off campus. Homemade food, however, is not permitted. If you are having other people at your event that are not students, then you must order from the Spoke or Wave or any other on-campus eatery. One last thing is to remember that an event is not valid until it has been approved by the compliance department staff. When your event is approved, you will receive an email. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact the USC and we'll be happy to help.